Hello, hello, hello. So happy to have you with us. So, if you haven't caught the last video that I uploaded, please check that out. I actually got a little personal, so I don't know how long that's going to actually be up there. I might actually take that down. I might unlist it or something. However, it is up there, and I talk a little bit about how some of the girls on the show we're having a hard time finding love and making those connections. I also talked about my predictions for the evening. And it was so funny while the show was coming on, my video was uploading, and I discovered basically everything I said came true. And let's start out with Justine. I'm so happy that Caleb came back and truly valued his relationship with Justine and decided to see where it goes. And she valued her relationship with him, and it worked out for both of them. I was so happy about that. Another couple I was really, truly happy about was Sally and Johnny. And they had such a strong, playful, fun connection and really, truly cared about each other. And Johnny confessed to all the naughty things he did with that girl who wound up not having a spot at the villa, despite all the kissing she did with all the guys. And he confessed to Sally. Sally was truly hurt. She was crying, bawling her eyes out, and needed her space. However, they did move past that. As predicted, Connor came back with his teddy bear Gus, while Mackenzie decided to give it a try with his name is Jalen. And we'll talk a little bit more about that a little later. Moira, put her cards in with Aaron. And we also had Carrington, who, as I thought, chose Laurel. So everyone was pretty much coupled up, and the only person who didn't choose anyone was Kirsten. Again, I didn't agree with her backing out on Aaron because, as we did see, Moira starts bringing the mood down, crying and stuff. Like I said in the last video, I don't know why she's still there. She went through, having a knee injury and all this stuff, and she's still there. I don't know why. I didn't understand it. And now she's kind of like bringing down the mood, as Cher so aptly observed. And it is what it is. It's like, if you don't want to be there anymore, just go home. Go home, Roger. That's how I was feeling. And I'm glad someone else put a little voice to it. But I'm happy she tried it out. She tried to see where it could go with anyone. She was obviously there, so she deserves to be there and deserves to find love. But if it's come to the end of the road, then it's come to the end of the road. It's time to move on. So I'm actually making a perfect burger. It's by Dr. Prager's. I don't know if anyone's ever had that. It's actually really good, so I'm making that now so I can eat it. Anyway, what else am I going to do with it, right? Look at it. So the other thing was that, Justine and Caleb, Moira and her guy, and her not really feeling the connection with him, and Kirsten being on her own. But funny enough, Kirsten and Jalen, who is Mackenzie's new beau, they've been kind of friendshipping it up, okay? But I believe it's a little bit more than friends. Jalen has expressed that Kirsten is more of his type. So it's quite interesting that he and Mackenzie decided to give it a go. However, Kirsten is more of Jalen's type. And Mackenzie, you can tell, she was getting a little bit of envy when Kirsten and Jalen were conversing, and they would go and do their little, as the narrator said, therapy sessions, but those therapy sessions were, the cover for let's get to know each other and see how into each other we are. I'm glad that Kirsten is finally taking some of Jalen's advice and putting herself first, because she needs to in this situation. She already threw herself on the sword when it came to her relationship with Aaron. And look where that's gotten her, alone at the villa, while Moira is crying and saying she doesn't have a connection with Aaron. So if she continued to get to know Aaron, despite her knowing that Moira felt like she was all in on him, whatever that means, check out my Bachelor reviews about that whole all in statement. But, if she decided to put herself first back then maybe she would have had that connection with Aaron, instead of like some of the other new islanders at the villa are observing, that people are playing these little, islander games to keep people on the island, which I actually admire. I think that if you can keep someone there and you have a little connection with them, then go for it. That's what Moira did. But now she's discovered she doesn't have a connection with Aaron, and that is fair. I think this whole Mackenzie and Jalen thing is going to blow up in Mackenzie's face. And the reason why I say that is because in the preview for the upcoming episode, he described it as a red flag. And he does not want to feel as though he is an outcast with the other islanders, because he doesn't know any of them. And he feels stifled by Mackenzie telling him that she's not getting enough attention and this, that, and the third. However, he is giving Mackenzie attention. He's just not fawning all over her as Connor did with Mackenzie. I mean, she's just not going to get that with Jalen. Jalen's his own man. He knows what he wants. He has a strong personality, actually stronger personality than Mackenzie. So we have two hard heads, two strong personalities. There's might be a bit of a clash. And Mackenzie, I don't know if she knows how to, wade in the water or anything. But, Jalen's going to stand his ground. And I don't know if Mackenzie can handle it. Jalen's not Connor. And at the end of the day, maybe Mackenzie will wind up with Connor again. Who knows? I think that, Connor is a very sensitive man. He feels he is a sensitive man. And I like that. I like that a lot. And I think that, he needs someone who is going to protect his heart, just like he may protect that of his companions. So we'll see how everything pans out in the next episode. And I hope you enjoyed this review recap analysis of Love Island. And I hope you enjoy. We'll talk soon. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Bye.